How data breaches happen. Every time you create an account, place an order, or sign up for a service, your data ends up stored somewhere. Usually that works fine. You log in, things load, life moves on. But occasionally, that data gets accessed by people who were never supposed to see it. And when that happens on a large scale, it is called a data breach. These breaches can expose emails, passwords, financial details, and more. The surprising part is that they often do not require anything especially dramatic to happen. Sometimes it is just a small mistake or a weak point that goes unnoticed. So today we are going to walk through how data breaches actually happen and why they occur more often than people expect. Chapter 1: What a data breach is. A data breach occurs when sensitive or private information is accessed without authorization. This data might include usernames, passwords, credit card numbers, or personal details. The breach typically involves a system that stores large amounts of user data, such as a company database. Once accessed, the data may be copied, exposed, or even sold. Chapter 2: Where data is stored. To understand breaches, it helps to know where data lives. Companies store information in databases, which are organized systems designed to hold large amounts of data. These databases are often connected to applications and websites. While they are usually protected, they can become targets if weaknesses exist. Chapter 3: Exploiting vulnerabilities. Many breaches begin with a vulnerability in a system. A vulnerability is a flaw or weakness in software or configuration. This could be outdated software, poor security settings, or unpatched bugs. Attackers scan systems looking for these weak points. Once found, they can use them to gain access. Chapter 4: Weak passwords and credentials. Another common cause of breaches is weak or stolen credentials. If an attacker obtains login details, they may be able to access systems directly. This can happen through password reuse, phishing, or leaked credentials from other breaches. Once inside, the attacker may move through the system to access sensitive data. Chapter 5: Phishing and human error. Not all breaches involve technical exploits. Sometimes the entry point is human error. Phishing emails may trick employees into revealing login details or clicking malicious links. Even a small mistake can provide attackers with access to internal systems. This is one reason security training is often emphasized. Chapter 6: Malware and system access. Malware can also be used to gain access to systems. If malicious software is installed on a company device, it may collect credentials or provide remote access. This allows attackers to interact with systems as if they were legitimate users. From there, they may search for valuable data. Chapter 7: Misconfigured systems. Sometimes systems are not properly configured. For example, a database might be left accessible without proper authentication. In these cases, attackers may not need advanced techniques. They simply discover the exposed system and access the data directly. These types of breaches are often preventable but still occur. Chapter 8: Data exfiltration. Once attackers gain access, they typically attempt to extract data. This process is known as data exfiltration. The data may be copied and transferred out of the system in small amounts to avoid detection. In other cases, large amounts of data may be taken at once. The goal is to obtain as much valuable information as possible. Chapter 9: After the breach. After a breach occurs, the affected organization may investigate what happened. They may notify users and take steps to secure their systems. For individuals, this often means changing passwords or monitoring accounts for unusual activity. The impact of a breach can vary depending on the type of data exposed. To wrap up, data breaches happen when unauthorized access is gained to systems storing sensitive information. This can occur through vulnerabilities, weak credentials, phishing, malware, or misconfigured systems. Once access is obtained, attackers may extract and use the data for various purposes. Although the methods can vary, many breaches rely on a combination of technical weaknesses and human factors. Understanding how data breaches happen helps highlight the importance of good security practices and careful handling of sensitive information. This has been a mini Leviathan production. If you enjoyed it, check out our other videos. See you in the next one.